So, welcome back. We are here with Amelia Von Trapp. Amelia is a master baker at one of the most famous bakeries here in the KW region, the Norris Bakery. So, why don't you tell us a bit about what you do at the Norris Bakery?
Well, as you know, I own the bakery, so I bake most of the pastries, the cakes, I help decorate them, and I also teach people how to bake, decorate everything, and I help keep the bakery clean and sanitary, and I just make sure that no allergies or diseases are being spread.
Sanitation is very important in the culinary industry.
It really is, yes.
Alrighty, so how did you get where you are? What education requirements does it take to become a master baker such as yourself?
There are no required educations that you need, but really,
so you don't require a diploma, but some people still choose to.
Yeah, like I personally went to Conestoga College for culinary arts, but you don't need to. You could literally just walk out and open your own bakery, which sometimes can be problematic.
Absolutely. Well, I did read somewhere that you needed a minimum of 4 years for an apprentice in baking experience, and then a minimum of 8 for a master baker. Where did you complete your apprenticeship?
I honestly completed my apprenticeship at Norris Bakery from the previous owner.
Wonderful. That's really amazing that they managed to hire you to own the bakery. And how did you come about that?
I was honestly just a 17-year-old looking for a part-time job, and I was there for a while. They hired me full-time, and eventually they agreed to do my apprenticeship there.
That's wonderful. It's amazing how you can just move up in the world. It's an inspiration to everyone.
Yeah.
So what exactly, I'm running out of words here, what other required trainings do you need? Is there any first aid or safety sanitation courses that you need to take? Anything like that?
You need to take a safety and sanitation course. It's super important because there's a lot of bacteria and just allergies that can be transmitted to other people, which isn't great.
And I see you have your hairnet on.
Of
I
course,
wish I could.
yes. No, you have to have it on, and I never take it off.
Really?
It keeps the hair looking fresh.
Looks very tame.
Oh, thank you.
None of those little flyaways. It's like built-in hairspray.
Yeah, it's great.
So, how much, if you don't mind me asking, do you make in a year?
Well, if you're starting off and you're a full-time baker, it's about $15 an hour, so it's roughly $53,000 a year. For me, since I own my bakery, it's a little bit more, but starting off even as a full-time baker...
Are there any deductions for, management costs? Keeping, upkeep, opening, if there's a bad sale day, where do you put your leftovers?
There's always bad days and stuff. We have daily goals, and if we don't meet that daily goal, it means we lost money. So most of the time we're reaching our daily goal, though. Most of the time we're bringing money in, but of course there could be setbacks. Sometimes we get bad ice storms and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we get a window knocked out or something by some crazy teenagers. I don't know.
And I did read somewhere that the Norris Bakery does donate their leftover baked goods and breads and rolls and things to the homeless and the hungry at the local shelters.
Yeah, we actually do that. It's really great. We've been doing that for years, even since before I owned the bakery. We've been doing that. Everyone really appreciates it, and they get to try all of our delicious pastries for free.
And it's also good marketing, I guess. It's wonderful. So, what exactly does it mean to be a baker? What would you define being a baker as?
Honestly, bakers produce various types and quantities of breads, pastries, and other baked goods, and they're sold by so many different places like grocery stores, restaurants, wholesalers, institutional food services. Some bakers create their own recipes, which is honestly art to me.
Yeah, it would take some serious creativity and dedication.
Because you can't just whip a recipe together and say, this is perfect, it's going to taste amazing.
Well, there's trial and error because you've got to deal with your leavening agents and getting your measurements correct.
Exactly.
Too much baking soda and you can have some brownies explode in the oven.
Oh yeah, I've seen it happen.
So have I.
Yeah. And like I've seen it happen. People forget to put flour in cake, so it's basically a sugary salty omelet.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've absolutely been there. I've dealt with students who are new to the kitchen, may I just say. It's been a pleasure to have you here. And one last thing before we go, what other colleges would you recommend to get this education for those wondering out there?
I would honestly recommend Conestoga, of course. My old professor just is retiring soon, but
You should go for the
shout out to
position.
him. That'd be cool. Niagara is amazing as well. I have multiple baker friends that went there. Some of them are even chefs now.
Really?
It's amazing. And Fanshawe College is also amazing.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for the interview,
No problem.
Amelia. It's been wonderful having you, and I look forward to writing my report on this.
Thank you
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
me.